Hi, today I'm going to be doing a haul video, but it's going to be slightly different to my usual ones. Instead of just showing you what I bought, I've actually used these products for the past few weeks, and I'm going to show you what I bought but also tell you what I think of them. The first purchase is one I made at IMAT, and I didn't have much time to shop there, but I knew which stands I wanted to go to, and I definitely wanted to check out Haku Hodu makeup brushes because I've heard so much about them and I love makeup brushes. So I went there to look around and I wanted to buy one brush as a little treat to myself, so I thought I'd get one that I could use for a couple of different things. So I picked up this one. I thought I could use this for blush and highlighter. I really like it. All their brushes are natural hairs, so they feel incredibly soft and they do pick up the pigment really well. I got the white one so I can see how dirty it gets and I know when to clean it. I do like it. For £35 it's probably not worth it. You can get kind of brushes from Japanesque or Crown brushes that are just as good, if not better. But I'm glad I got it. It was a little treat to myself. I wouldn't say rush out and buy one straight away, but if you are ever at somewhere like IMAT's where they're discounted, then maybe it's worth having a look because they are really good quality brushes. The next product I picked up at Liberty Beauty Haul. I have wanted this for such a long time. It's the Ren Clarifying Clay Cleanser. Every time I go to a Ren counter over the past kind of year or so, they've told me do not use this unless you have oily, blemish prone skin. Ren are very into kind of separating their products into dry skin, oily skin, blemish prone skin. They have different products for different skin needs, but just because I don't have oily, blemish prone skin, I really like using clay based products because they're really cleansing, and I live in London and there's a lot of pollution around, so I like to have kind of a really deep cleansing cleanser to use at the end of the day. So I spoke to Caroline here and she said don't be silly, it's fine for all skin types, and actually the lady at Liberty said it was fine as well. So I finally picked it up and I really like it. I use this in the evenings as my first cleanse because in the evenings I often do a double cleanse because, as I said, I live in London and there's a lot of crap going on my face, so I like to really get it all out. Because it's clay based, it's really deep cleansing. It doesn't feel stripping at all on my skin. I've got quite dehydrated skin, so it's important not to use anything drying, and it doesn't feel drying. It spreads really nicely. And then I like to use something like the Emma Hardy Cleansing Balm, which is a bit more moisturising, as my second cleanse. I really like it. It comes in this huge packaging and the product's in like a little bag inside so you can see when it's running out. Yeah, really impressed with this, and I would recommend it if you like quite a deep cleansing cleanser to use at the end of the day. Next up are a couple of mascaras that I picked up to test out for my drugstore makeup starter kit video, which was my last video. If you haven't seen it, I'll link it below. The two that I picked up were Maybelline The Falsies and Maybelline The Rocket, and one of them I loved and one of them I really didn't love. Obviously if you watch the video you'll know that I fell in love with Maybelline The Rocket. I really like this. I'm wearing it now. I've been wearing it since I bought it. Gives really good length and volume and just really easy to use. Really like that. Maybelline The Falsies, on the other hand, I used this when I was younger, when I was about 15, and I remember quite liking it, and it's definitely like a cult mascara. Everyone loves it. So I went to pick it up and I was really disappointed. It has kind of a funny curvy brush which I found quite difficult to use, and it's very bendy as well. The inside doesn't do anything. The outside curve is better, but I just found it didn't really grip the lashes properly and just didn't really do much. You know when you know straight away that you don't like a mascara. That's how I felt about this, so that was a shame. The next product is from NARS, and I saw Lisa Eldridge write about this in one of her blog posts, which I'll link below. It was a really good post about summer red lipsticks, and this just looked like a red that I know I would love. It's a NARS Satin lip pencil. I have one of the Velvet Matte lip pencils, which I really like, so I thought I'd try one of these, and I got the colour Magella. And it's a really nice deep red colour. It's just so classy and elegant. I think it works quite well for the day, but especially good for the evening. It goes with loads of different outfits and I really like it. I found the texture to be really nice of these. They glide on really easily, but they did bleed a little bit off the edges throughout the day. So if you have any kind of invisible lip liners, I know that Lipstick Queen do one, that probably would work well with this, but as long as you kind of check the mirror and reapply it, it doesn't dry out or anything throughout the day. So a couple of things to note with the packaging of these: they're not wind up like the Clinique ones, so you have to find a sharpener that fits, and I also find the lid comes off quite easily, so don't kind of leave them hanging around in your handbag. But apart from that, I do really like them, and I really like the colour and the texture, so I'm happy I bought it. Next up is a product from the Balm, and I heard Estee from Essie Button talking about this quite a lot, so when I saw it in the And Other Stories shop I thought I'd give it a little swatch, and I really liked it, so I bought it. It's the Mary-Lou Manizer. They have such weird names and packaging for this brand, but it's kind of cute. This is basically a champagne-y, goldy highlighter. It's very powdery and pigmented. When you swatch it on your finger, it's like, whoa, really bright. But I actually found that when you put this on the cheeks, it's not that bright, it's quite subtle. You can't really see it on my kind of skin tone, so maybe it's better if you're slightly paler. It's the sort of product as well that feels so soft, I feel like it's going to smash any minute, so you have to be really careful. Don't carry it around in your handbag. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, and I probably wouldn't recommend it because I think it's a little bit pricey for what it is, but if you are paler it might be worth it because it probably shows up better on your skin. So go and have a swatch and see what you think. I'm not blown away, but I do like it and I'm wearing it today. I have been using it. I also went to MAC recently and picked up a few things, sort of products that I've just wanted for ages, and I don't know why I haven't got them, and I just thought I'm going to go and get them, get it out of the way. First one is a lipstick, and it's a luster lipstick called Lustering. It's a bright pink. Well, it's not really bright pink, I'm wearing it today. Basically, I find it really hard to wear kind of brighter pinks because I've got quite dark features. A lot of bright pinks have blue undertones and they just look funny on me for some reason. But this one has red undertones, which is much more kind of warm and my sort of fits to my complexion. So I went to try this and I absolutely fell in love with it. As I said, I'm wearing it today. I just think it's a really pretty reddy pink and it's perfect for the summer. I'm a little bit obsessed with this. I've been wearing it loads recently and I think this has quickly become one of my favourite MAC lipsticks. I feel like I haven't heard that many people talking about it. I'd never heard of it, but I saw it, swatched it and was like, this is the perfect pink for me. So I'm really happy with that. I also picked up Nylon eyeshadow, and I always hear Tanya Bird talking about how great this is for the inner corner of your eye, and I haven't really found an eyeshadow that I like using in the inner corner yet. I have a couple from my Naked 1 and Naked 2 palette, but they're just a little bit too peachy and they never really work. This one's a bit more of a yellowy tone, as you can see. It's kind of a yellowy, light golden shimmer colour, and it's just perfect. I'm wearing it now. I just find it so flattering, and yeah, I think this is like going to be a staple MAC eyeshadow for me. I really like it. It's perfect for the inner corner and you can use it quite lightly under your brow as well as a highlight. The final MAC product is a blusher, and it's the Frankly Scarlet blush. This is literally the scariest looking thing ever. It looks like a bright red blusher, but again I've seen Tanya Bird using this and it looks amazing whenever she uses it in videos, so I really wanted to try it. Wearing it today, you literally need the tiniest tap on your brush, and even when I use the tiniest tap I still put it on the back of my hand first because you can easily end up with a bit of a red face, but if you use a tiny amount it's just the most flattering colour, because if you think about when you naturally flush, when you get hot or embarrassed, you kind of go a little bit red. Well, I do. I don't really go like a peachy pink, which most blushes that I use are. So I thought I'd try this and it works. It kind of just looks like I'm naturally flushing. So I really like this. I'm really happy I got it. I'm glad that I saw Tanya using it in one of her videos. Thank you, Tanya. The final product is a bit of a cheat because I haven't actually used it yet, so I can't give a proper review, but it's the Philip Kingsley Daily Damage Defense. I wanted a product that was a detangler and a heat protector because at the moment I use a detangler and then I use like a smoothing cream and then I use a heat protector, and there's a lot of products going on. So I kind of wanted one that does everything. And this one says anti-breakage, heat protecting, conditioning spray, suitable for all hair types, which is great. I straighten my hair a lot, so it does break a lot. So I really wanted something that was anti-breakage and all of that. It comes with a little pump. This is the travel size. I didn't want to get the huge one in case I didn't like it. So I will try this and let you guys know. I'm sure it will end up on the blog somewhere. In fact, a lot of these products I think I've reviewed on my blog, so I'm going to put loads of links below if you want to go and read the blog posts. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this. I do like Philip Kingsley products. They're really good. So that's everything. I hope you liked the different kind of format of showing you what I bought, but also giving you my thoughts on them. I love so many of these products, especially the MAC product. Let me know if you've tried any of these products that I mentioned and what you think of them, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Hi, today I'm going to be talking about my drugstore makeup starter kit. I did a blog post a while ago on an introduction